Imagine a global infrastructure project where all roads lead to one place. While it's definitely more complex than that, this is exactly what China is attempting with its massive Belt and Road Initiative. Shortly after Chinese leader Xi Jinping came to power in 2013, he unveiled his massive infrastructure plan called One Belt, One Road, which has since been renamed the Belt and Road Initiative. In a way, the plan aims to recreate the ancient trading network, the Silk Road, but for the modern age. The plan has two components: the Silk Road Economic Belt, which is the half of the project that aims to connect China to other parts of Asia, the Middle East, and Europe by land, and the centerpiece of this part of the project is the new Eurasian land bridge, connecting China through Europe by developing road and rail networks through major cities in Kazakhstan, Russia, and into Europe. The project also focuses on developing airports, dams, tunnels, and other infrastructure that aims to make trade easier. The second part is the 21st Century Maritime Silk Road. This one looks at expanding shipping lanes and investing in ports in Asia, Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. All of this aims to facilitate easier and more efficient movement of goods through the Indian Ocean, Red Sea, the Suez Canal, and into the Mediterranean. And that's where the name of the project comes from: Belt and Road. Now, is it just me, or would it be clear if it were the other way around? Road just sounds more landy. I don't know. I can't be the first person to think this. That's the big idea. But really, it's more a series of individual projects guided by this overall vision. The initiative continues to evolve, with routes and plans regularly changing, and most recently, the COVID-19 pandemic has led to some pretty significant setbacks in the development of some of these projects. It's also vulnerable to trade route disruptions, like when that giant container ship got stuck in the Suez Canal. I'm really dating this video with that reference, aren't I? For those of you watching this in 2022, remember this thing and the memes? Much of the investment is done through the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, a multilateral development bank kind of similar to the World Bank, but also more directly by China through China's Silk Road Fund. Right? So China is pouring billions into developing the infrastructure of other countries. And so the big question is, why? Now, the obvious reason is the potential for China to expand its markets. By building up ports and land routes, it makes it easier for China to ship its manufactured goods all over the world. China, as we know, is a manufacturing powerhouse, and so more access to more markets will help China grow its economic power. That said, while there's definitely economic benefits to the Belt and Road Initiative, another major consideration is political, and China wants to grow its soft power. Power in global politics, and I like Joseph Nye's definition of power, is an actor's ability to achieve their preferred outcomes. And soft power is the art of persuasion, that ability to get others want what you want, without the need for threats and other coercive measures. Here, China claims it wants to establish itself as a friend to the rest of the world, developing networks and diplomatic connections that will lead to prosperity for all. In turn, China believes that if other states see it in a positive light through all of these investments through the Belt and Road Initiative, they'll be more willing to work with China in the future. Over 90 countries have now signed agreements related to the Belt and Road Initiative. As an example, in 2015 in Europe, under President Andrzej Duda, Poland was one of the first countries to sign a memorandum of understanding with China in developing some of these infrastructure projects. Here, to complete a rail link from China through Europe. Since then, cooperation between the two countries has increased, and Chinese businesses in Poland are continuing to grow. And according to a survey done by Pew Research in 2019, Poles' positive perceptions of China have been rising quite dramatically. The tricky thing with this, as with all soft power, is being able to measure to what extent these measures are actually helping China achieve their preferred outcomes. After all, China also has its fair share of political troubles, from trade wars with the United States to criticism over its handling of protests. These might lead to a more negative perception of China and a hit to their soft power. Regardless of the method, China is definitely considering power on some level in its development of the Belt and Road Initiative? Does the international relations theory of realism best describe China's actions, where their primary focus through the Belt and Road Initiative is to solidify their position as a regional hegemon and challenge the power of the United States? Or does liberal theory apply, where China is looking at the overall economic growth potential of this cooperation with other states as a return on its investment from the Belt and Road Initiative? Let us know in the comments below. And if you learned something today, give this video a like, subscribe so you don't miss anything in the future, and we'll see you again next time.